And welcome in to the John M. Huntsman Center. Dusty Lidster, Dane Stewart, and Sharon Mason with you. And Sharon, this has been, first of all, thank you for joining us.
Oh, thank you for having me. I'm so excited.
This is going to be an absolute blast. First of all, we look at, Lone Peak and Copper Hills. These are two schools that have been around each other, all that kind of stuff, and now they have to go at each other in a state championship game.
Again, a repeat of the same exact state championship game from last year. So it's going to be exciting, really exciting.
So when we take a look at Copper Hills, who is it that we have to keep our eye on?
So obviously Barker, leading scorer, does such a great job for the Grizzlies. And Marston is such a good shooter. And I've been so impressed with Frazier. I think she's had such a great year this year. So those three, if they can get going early, it's going to be a great game for Copper Hills.
You know, Dane, when we look at Lone Peak, we know they can shoot. We know they're going to get after it. When you look at what Nancy can do and what Coach Timpson can do, these are two very different offenses.
Well, let's start with what Coach Nancy Warner can do. Do you guys want to guess the number of state championships she's going after today?
10.
Is it 10? I say 9
7.
or 10. Oh, is
7.
it?
She's
Oh,
won
okay.
6.
Springville.
3 at Springville.
3 at Springville.
3 at Lone Peak. 3 straight at
Oh,
Lone
okay.
Peak.
3
Oh.
straight,
She's going
yeah.
for number 7. She's already the record holder for the most for a head
She's a
coach in
legend,
the state of
for
Utah.
sure. Yeah.
And when you look at this roster and what she's done, I didn't feel like this lineup was playing their best ball a couple weeks ago, but the last 2 games, this Lone Peak team, in my opinion, has looked completely different. And you look at how they're moving the basketball, the defensive intensity has been there, and I think the offensive execution, you're seeing a lot more assists, a lot more sharing the basketball, getting the right shot, the open shot, and they're getting a lot of deep contribution. It's not just Woolston. It's Zuri Nordstrom hitting threes. It's Maddie Pope hitting threes. It's Tatiana Harness on the drive. There's great balance and depth to this Lone Peak lineup. They're playing their best ball of the season at the most important time.
And that's what Nancy Warner is known for, right? Like, that's what she always gets her teams to do. It's amazing. It's amazing how she can do that.
Well, it's amazing because, first of all, you take a look at the lineup and you're like, how are you going to do this? And she's able to get it all constructed and all put together.
Yeah, and it's, again, I mean, you think about Dusty, we did the Riverton game like 2 weeks ago, and it was like, man, I don't know how far this team can go, and yet here they are in another state championship game. I mean, death taxes Lone Peak in a state championship. It's just what it is.
Something you can guarantee.
Looking for 4 straight today. Crazy. Crazy.
So we're all set. I think we're set and ready to go. As you see the officials talking with the table before they go. Our officials for today's game, Paige Zola, Lacey Andresen, and Ken Faber. And the jump ball is controlled by Lone Peak. Would not have been something I would have guessed or had anything ready to go for that. So here comes Nordstrom. Zuri is outstanding. Hands back to Maddie Pope. And now to Woolston. On the drive, gets to the rim, knocked away. Nicely done there. But that ball gets
still back.
Absolutely.
We're talking about best ball of the year. You know who's had a great week up here at the Huntsman Center is Aspen Frazier for Copper Hills. Coach, you talked about it a little bit. She's been spectacular.
She is so impressive to me with her length and her size and just her finesse and how she plays.
How about Tatiana Harness gets that loose ball and goes and takes it all the way to the rim. So down this end of the floor, a chance to see, there it is. There's Tatiana wide open and knocks down the long range shot, Aspen Frazier.
Again, you can see the finesse in her shots. Beauty.
And again, she's hit that shot all week long, including some in real crunch time.
Step through, works it to the corner, 3 on the way, no. Rebound there by Pope, goes back up and puts it in.
That's one you just can't give up a backside board that wide open. No one in the vicinity there for Copper Hills. Usually they rebound the ball very well. You won't see that a ton here this afternoon.
I like the defensive pressure that Lone Peak's putting on to slow down the Copper Hills offense.
And that ball knocked around and now picked up by Harness. And she gives that one up to Holbrook. And now hands off for 3. And did not need to get that one from there.
Did not miss by much, though. Like,
No,
that was
a long
online.
three.
Just
But she's used to getting that up in pregame.
look, Zuri's got range.
But she also needs to realize where she is on the floor. That was a deep three.
I mean, that's almost a logo if it's straight. It probably is a logo if it's straight away, actually.
Absolutely. Get that shot inside. Harness, no, gets her own rebound and puts it up and in. And it is 4-4.
It was a great baseline cut to get that open.
Yep. Coach, how hard is it? I mean, you've taken Bingham to state title games. How hard is it to win 2 in a row, or even to have a familiar matchup like this is in a state championship game?
It is honestly so hard. One of the hardest things I've ever done in my life. It's just hard to get a whole group of girls playing together, playing for each other. Oh, look at that. Woolston, that was awesome.
As Woolston knocks down the three, Kennedy Woolston absolutely been a marksman.
Yeah, she's been great, and I really love her driving ability. Obviously can hit the long ball, but man, she's been facilitating a lot too this week. She's done a great job.
She is Lone Peak's leader for assists in a season.
In a season?
In a season,
Wow. 3 on the way, does not go.
Which I think is pretty incredible to be the #1 scorer, but also the leader in assists.
Yeah.
100% as he gets into the lane, does not get the shot to drop. As that ball goes out of bounds off of Zuri Nordstrom. And we'll go back to the Grizzlies.
Championship jitters, Coach. What have you found to be helpful in helping getting a team kind of settled in a game of this magnitude?
So doing something in the backcourt, kind of like Lone Peak is doing, and pushing the pace. Just get your adrenaline going so you can get focused in on what you're doing. We were talking earlier, the hardest thing is the anticipation of the game, just waiting for it.
3 on the way, and it goes. How about that one? As Ayla Marston able to knock that one down.
If Marston hits threes, that's a great sign for Copper Hills. They need that outside shot to help complement and get them in the flow of their offense.
And she's a good shooter.
She is.
Holdcraft cannot get that one to drop. Rebound, and now on the run with Skyly Barker. So Barker sends that one to the corner. As this is Johnson, sends it back up top to Marston. Yeah. Oh. Got her with the foul.
Yeah, I thought that was a good foul call there. Zuri, that little pump fake, she's coming hard out on the close to try to get a hand in the air, and the delay there, it's a pretty easy call.
It's one thing with Copper Hills offense this year, I feel like they've utilized a fake a little bit more often. Ball fakes, head fakes, those little pump fakes. I feel like it's opened up their offense a little bit more.
Timeout on the floor, 7-7. We'll be right back.
It's hard to not make a scene.
How's your card?
Oh, my card's right here.
That's a big card.
You should see how much it's earned. Sorry, Grandma. Tap Spend isn't just another checking account. It's packed with benefits.
How do I get one?
Just scan this QR code or go to tabbank.com. It's all online and super easy to get started.
And welcome back into the Huntsman Center. Dusty Lister, Dane Stewart, Coach Sharon Mason. And Sharon, we were talking at the break, and you wanted to talk about the defensive pressure that's been found by both teams.
Yeah, so I really like that Lone Peak has come out in the backcourt. And again, like I said before, kind of slowing down the Copper Hills offense. But I also feel like Copper Hills is kind of putting some pressure on Lone Peak. But both teams, I think, on offense have been patient and kind of reading what the defense is giving them, which I think is kind of key in a championship game. You've got to do what the defense gives you.
So Marston going to come off the screen, hands over to Barker. Barker now on the angle, and she'll send out to Marston. She sends out to an open three, and
oh, that was in and out.
That ball was more of the way down and that popped out.
That's one of those where if you're playing like the electronic score, that one counts.
No kidding, right? Because it hits the bar.
Yeah.
The bar just kept adding it up there.
But what a confident shot from Frazier. It was a good shot.
So back up the floor with number 10. That's Harness. Oh, pardon me, that's 00. That's Honey Falau with that there. And, oh, that won't go for Woolston.
It's a great quick step, though, by Kennedy.
She's hard to defend because she's got some size, but she's got that agility.
Yeah.
3 on the way and got it. How about the 3 from Pussy Legger?
That's a great 3 from Ledger. We talk about the 3-point shot, especially Copper Hills can get balance. Beautiful night for the Grizz.
Tough shot, comes off the backboard. Barker sends out, it's a long 2, left it short, and the rebound taken by Woolston.
See that pace picking up here a little bit, Coach.
Yeah, I like that.
So they'll bring in near side with Folau. As Honey finally sends it up top to Harness. So Harness sends out to the drive. That's Wall. Chubb can't get it to go for Charlie Warner.
She had a really good semi. She was very aggressive, scored from a lot of different spots on the floor.
Saw all of that.
Yeah.
Sends it up top now at the angle to Harness. Now to the corner. And there's a nice hands by Folau. 8 seconds. And nice hands, nice job of able to, off of her. Got it knocked off of her. Nicely done there by Folau.
That was good defense, especially to get it so deep in the shot clock.
Have another look. I think that was a good call.
So 10-7 in favor of Copper Hills. As Warner gives that one up to Harness. A deep 3 goes off the front of the iron.
It's right there.
And it's one of those things when you have the college 3 just outside of the high school 3, and no one just shoots from the high school 3.
Did your team struggle with that, Coach?
Yep. Like most of our threes were back at the college line. I mean, you're so accustomed to that out of the corner of your peripheral vision, you know?
1,000,000%. As here comes Woolston, does not get that one to go. And
That's
now a foul on Nordstrom.
That's a real tough shot.
Second? Yeah, I think that's her second.
Woolston wanted the foul. Actually called on
she's driving
Nordstrom.
that lane.
I think that's her second.
Yeah.
Second team
Yeah,
foul.
that's her second.
So the second on Nordstrom. And no conversation there from Nancy Warner. I've always wondered, whenever you see her come out, it's like, you can go talk to her, like, what are you going to do?
That the assistant coach is calling her over.
Like, come here. Like, I need to talk to you.
Let's talk this through because we're going to need you, right?
This is getting a pretty calm talking to. Oh, man. Just able to hang on there as Barker sends that ball in the corner. Try to send it inside, stolen by Woolston. Woolston gives that one up to Harness. Harness on the drive, cannot get it, sends it back out. And now the pull, they're not going to get it. Not a bad idea there from Woolston, but just did not have it on her.
Well, kind of interested to see how this plays out. You know, Lone Peak has taken a couple of threes. Woolston hit the one, but Nordstrom has missed a couple. Kenny kind of missed that one. It's not that they're losing their mental presence, but it's like, how important is to see one go down here pretty quickly so it doesn't build and snowball, and all of a sudden you have a lack of confidence build, Coach?
I feel like you almost
2 seconds and got it to go. And how about this, Coach? 12-7 in favor of Copper Hills. Pretty impressive.
Yeah. So, yeah, I was just saying, I feel like Lone Peak has got to get some driving in, and whether they get to the line or they get an easy bucket, like, you have to see it go through to kind of keep that confidence before it snowballs like Dane was talking about.
Absolutely. As we go to the end of one, Copper Hills 12, Lone Peak 7. Dusty Litster, Dane Stewart, and Coach Sharon Mason. And Sharon, what did you think of that first quarter?
You know, I mean, talked about the jitters. I think the jitters are done now, and I think we're going to see some really good basketball here in the second quarter. I was impressed with the confidence that Copper Hills came out with and the way that they're shooting. But again, I'm loving the defense on both ends. Copper Hills is more on the down low defense because they've just got that length. But I love the pressure that Lone Peak is keeping on Copper Hills in the backcourt.
Do you kind of like how this game is playing for Lone Peak right now? I mean, it is a little slower start than what we've seen this week, but
Yeah, but they've gotten a few good looks,
Uh-huh.
right? And so, yeah, I think that, they're just such evenly matched teams right now. Like you said, Lone Peak is playing their best basketball. And so it's just been such a fun game already to watch.
So a 5-point advantage now for the Grizzlies, as they're going to start with the basketball and try to hold everything over. So Barker up top, now swing it over. Going to put it on the floor and not get it. The board and foul going to be called as, I believe that's Creer.
Yep.
Creer going to be at the free throw line.
I actually really like this shot by Abby Bush. She's had a strong week as well. Her game has really improved as the year's gone on. She's just a sophomore, but you see great positioning inside there by Creer. And chance here to get to the line.
My favorite kind of plays are the down low plays, and I love that kind of stuff. The getting the rebound, going right back up. Like you said, being able to use her body for that, I think it's just beautiful.
So beautiful.
Well, and here's the thing, Coach, you've won state championships based off of that. Again, we've talked about Bingham, Fremont, those championship games. Like, Fremont had the more headline players. It's just
for sure.
You guys found a way to get the better positioning and use that leverage, and it just took that away and made that more even.
And it was just those girls that just worked to get that position. The Lifty sisters and McCord, and they just did a great job.
Oh boy, an offensive foul.
That's a tough one.
On the
wow. We've seen a lot of charges up here this week. Those kind of like off-ball charges, right? Illegal screens. Been quite a few this week.
She's going to have to explain that a little bit to Nancy Warner. So Nancy took the explanation and sits down. Never mind.
Sometimes you do have to get the feel for the refs and how they're calling the game. That way you can make adjustments.
Send that ball into the corner. Going to go on the drive, going to pull up, and it comes off. Warner with the rebound, now the run out. It's now on the drive is Tatiana, and blocked away. Nicely done there by Barker.
Yeah, great help there by Skyly Barker.
I'm pretty sure that she's leading her team in blocks this season.
That wouldn't shock me.
Yeah. Again, the Copper Hills hands, right?
Yep.
Gonna pull from the free throw line and hit.
Oh, that was a great decision.
That was so pure, the net barely even moved.
Trying to get that over to Woolston, and it's taken away. Here comes Barker. Sends out, and now Barker along the baseline, feeds it inside, and got the easy two. Oh, man, timeout. Coach Sharon Mason to his 32nd timeout.
How about the ball movement here of Copper Hills? This is unreal. Right now, Ella Creer just dominating inside, be it offensive rebounding or even out of the play. This play design, go right back down into the corner, and look, no one picks up Creer inside. That is great movement there by Copper Hills to push it to a double-digit lead.
Just such good team basketball right there. I mean, to make that pass around, to find your inside player, that's again, textbook, right? That's a textbook play. That was beautiful.
And I feel like Nancy Warner's had a lot of great players the last couple of years, but they've always hung their hat on their defense. And right now, their defense hasn't been able to get in positioning. Copper Hill's just beating them to it.
Yeah, well, and they were staying in that backcourt and having that pressure, but Copper Hills has been able to find that middle player to break it. And so they're going to have to make some adjustments.
And we'll step aside. We'll be right back. 6:14 left in the first half.
With a tab spend checking account, you earn big rewards. It's hard to not make a scene.
Cash or card?
Oh, my card's right here.
That's a big card.
You should see how much it's earned me. Sorry, Grandma. Tab Spend isn't just another checking account. It's packed with benefits.
How do I get one?
Just scan this QR code or go to tabbank.com. It's all online and super easy to get started.
So welcome back in. 6:14 left in the first half. Dusty Lister, Dane Stewart, and Coach Sharon Mason with you. As Lone Peak, they got to get a bucket in this situation.
Yeah, I mean, Copper Hill's executing so well offensively. Lone Peak, they've got to find a way to get this ball through the rim.
Oh, traveled. Oh, no.
Oh, I thought it was a travel too. No?
I was like, unless it's a foul.
Well, Ken knows better.
Yeah, he called the block inside. He is very good official. Second there on Ledger.
On the baseline,
You know, Ken is such a good official. He took a few minutes to talk to me before the game today.
Oh, he's so awesome.
Ken's great.
As Woolston gets inside and gets an easy layup.
Needed that. It's been a few minutes since Lone Peak has scored. Good for Kennedy and this Lone Peak offense to see that ball scored here.
Absolutely. That was a good play. Came out of bounds.
Gonna hold it up top. Now give that ball to Marston. A nice find inside and the layup and one. Pussy Ledger gets all the way to the rim and gets fouled.
This one's a little bit different. This time they bring Creer outside. Look where she is. She's now gonna, oh, I thought she moved out a little earlier. She moves out late. Either way, Ledger down the lane with that interior open. They're just spreading them out right now, Coach.
Yes, I just love, I'm like so excited about those plays because they're just, like you said, opening up the middle and just finding exactly the right shot based on what the defense is doing.
And how about this? We got 5:15 to go in the first half. And after that made free throw, Ledger and Creer have combined for 12 of the 21 for Copper Hills. You love support scoring in a championship game.
Yes,
huge.
100%.
Well, that was pretty interesting to say.
For a million percent. A million percent.
You have been listening this week.
I told you I've been listening all week.
Up top of Woolston. As she sends it back. It comes off the screen. Holdcraft now goes to Kennedy. She goes inside the Lave. Sends it back out. The three on the way and got it. Beautiful shot there from Charlie Warner.
Talk about the week Charlie's had. They might need her to get going, to get this comeback going for Lone Peak.
I love the way that they worked it on that last play, though. They worked it inside to get an inside-out shot. Those are always higher percentage threes.
Let's have a quick look at that here, Coach. Talk us through it.
So they're driving in here and then kicking out. Like, it just pulls the defense into the middle so that then they have that kick-out three.
Yeah, you saw that wing collapse down, right? And that's where, so the adjustment now, if you stay out, well, now I've got one-on-one inside, right?
Yeah, exactly. Opens it up.
So she was looking inside and decides to drive. Oh, Barker just goes right to work. Oh, misses the layup.
That was a good take.
That was a rare miss for Skyley.
The three won't go. Nice idea, but couldn't get it. Luckily there for Nordstrom, she didn't foul anybody. Because I was thinking the same. Like,
no, traveled.
Traveling violation. So the ball is going to go back with Lone Peak.
You're right, though. Nordstrom's got to be smart right here.
Like, she can't just give up an easy touch foul.
She can't. But yeah, she can't give up the rebound either. But yeah, she can't afford to get another foul.
Especially on a reach. That was just, what are you doing, man?
14 fouls on Lone Peak here already in this second quarter.
Hands back to Nordstrom. So on the drive is Pope, got it blocked. Heads up play there by Barker, and then a jump ball. Possession arrow is going to stay here with the Knights.
Barker is so good at reading that. She's so good at reading it. So for not being super tall, she's so good at reading the ball to block it.
I never saw them actually look at the scoreboard to tell them jump ball.
Most officials I know keep the coin in their pocket and switch it.
Yeah, I mean, it just seems like it. That shot won't go. And it was a jump ball, so.
Yeah.
The drive on the other end, and Barker gets fouled there by Honey Falau as Skyley Barker draws the team foul there on Lone Peak.
And that's the 5th team foul on the night. So Copper Hill shooting free throws the rest of this first half. Well, that's big.
Barker's a smart player. I wonder if she, I mean, even recognizing that, like, oh, they have 4 fouls. I'm going to take this in, draw a foul.
And she's good from the line, too. I mean, we saw her miss
8%, right? Is that where she's at right now?
We saw her miss a drive just a possession or two ago. All right, I'll just go to my game. Free throw line, boom, boom.
Do my thing.
As goes 2-2, 23-12 with 3.5 left in the first half. Did not have this on the bingo card. And maybe I should have.
I didn't know how today was going to go, quite honestly.
Yeah, Dusty asked me before the game, and I was like, I have no idea.
Oh, nicely done there by Warner.
Because again, they're both such great teams.
I feel like Warner just a freshman, man, but she is growing.
Wow, that's incredible.
Yeah, just a freshman. She's a big freshman.
But to play with that kind of confidence in the state tournament game as a freshman, that's incredible.
Well, and I mean, you talk about that 3 she hits, even that drive, right? The sense, and again, in that semifinal, I just felt like she felt very confident and comfortable. Didn't push, just took what she had. Happy to give it away. Like,
sure.
Played great.
Well, knocks down the first as Warner. You know, her mom is one of my favorites. Fun follow on Twitter, or sorry, on Instagram.
Oh, really?
The woman's amazing.
Oh, that's cool. I'll have to look it up.
Came over and said hi to us before she went and sat down.
Yep.
Oh, Frazier's mom. Yeah,
yes, Frazier's mom.
Yeah.
Yep. So 25-14. If you're Lone Peak, you gotta get on a run. But if you're Copper Hills, then you just gotta hold what you've been doing. Hold Kraft, no. Cannot get that to go, and the out of bounds as the ball will go back to Copper Hills. But no, 2:36 left in the half. Such an interesting thing to see both these teams in this situation, Dan.
Yeah, I mean, I'm really impressed with the execution of Copper Hills here early. They've done a great job working inside, hit a couple threes early. Really making this Lone Peak D work.
Well, there's a steal by Nordstrom. Gets it off Falau. Got it to go. Nicely done there by Honey Falau.
We'll tell you this, that was a nice contest by Bush. We saw it all week where guys are swiping, getting fouled. She's going straight up, trying to defend it.
And somehow gets a contest and a miss. Totally surprised.
That's momentum building, though, for Lone Peak to get 2 good stops right in a row and with the layup in there.
Yeah, and they get a possession here, get a bucket, down to 7. Manageable.
And you just start feeling it, right?
Yeah. Basketball's a game of runs, so you just got to weather the storm and find your groove.
So Warner going to drive right to the rim and got the easy 2. And here we go, Dane.
Charlie is inspiring this offensive comeback for Lone Peak.
So now what do you do here, Sharon? If you're going through this, you see the run from Lone Peak, you know what your team has. What are you trying to do in this situation?
Honestly, right now, I would try to just slow it down again to run the offense that they were running a few minutes ago, where they're just finding their team, finding those open cuts.
There you go, Frazier right to the rim.
There you go.
Got the easy 2.
Well, they get the switch, and Frazier able to penetrate through the lane. Nice finish.
Holdcraft sends out to Woolston, short on the 3. And maybe because she was out at the college 3 line.
She knew that was short immediately. Talk about that long ball. Hasn't been there yet for Lone Peak. They've shot it well this week. I mean, their shooting performance in the semi was fantastic and hasn't carried over here to this Thursday.
It's almost like we all need to go out and do a little warm-up first.
Well, it was interesting because they didn't shoot the 3 ball very well in the quarters, if memory serves correct. But our spotter was here early because look, he's going to spot everything in this gym, and he was watching their pregame shoot around, and they did make some adjustments on the 3 ball, and it was great for them in the semi.
How about the missed 2 free throws in the bonus situation? So the foul does not come back to hurt him. Nice move by Holtcraft, blocked from behind, and they get the foul call first, much to the dismay of Copper Hills.
Have a look here on this drive. Really like that setup. Yeah, I think she does come through on that shooting wrist and just get her.
That was quite the move.
And she misses the first. It's been so interesting to see what the kids are doing as far as their footing. They are not at the line. They don't, like, you watch her like warm up, she is not at the line, and almost all of them are not on the line.
Interesting.
She was 1 of 2.
That's fascinating. I had not noticed that,
Yeah,
Dustin.
You hadn't?
No.
Every game this whole week. There's the foul.
That's one you just can't give.
No. Not when you're in the double bonus. I guess it doesn't call double bonus anymore, but
It's all double bonus,
it is.
Coach.
It all is double bonus.
You're going to get Dane on the big push. That's been the big theme.
I miss the 1-and-1.
You do?
I do.
Yeah.
Big time. Now look, this
Oh
is
my
a double
heavens.
bonus free throw either way, the way
Right.
this first half has gone, but
Yeah.
I miss the 1-and-1.
She misses the first. I'm like stunned by that.
They've missed a couple free throws.
Well, she's missed
Quarter.
3 straight.
Boy.
Is it
Tough.
Johnson?
Frazier.
Frazier. The second is good. So coming up, and yeah, you got a 1 shot here as the free throw, or shot clock rather, is turned off. You got to move here. So Harness with 15 seconds, hands off to Warner. Warner over to Holdcraft. Falau, a deep 3, and got it. Oh my goodness. How about the 3? 6-point ball game. Here comes Barker, lets it go. And that ball is over the backboard. Man, that was amazing. As we go to halftime, it is Copper Hills 28, Lone Peak 22.
Thanks to the Zuri Nordstrom 3, it's a 2-possession ball game at the half.
Welcome back into the John M. Huntsman Center. Dusty Litster, Dane Stewart, Coach Sharon Mason with you. Sharon, I mean, such an interesting first half for both teams.
Really interesting. I mean, we just talked about how Lone Peak just kind of closed it out with that momentum, but Copper Hills came on strong with such confidence. And I mean, that's what it's going to come down to. Who has the momentum? Who has the confidence?
But Dan, you know the same thing, right? Because both teams switch ends. They've got to find the rhythm, no matter who you are on either end.
Yeah, I think if I'm Lone Peak, it's like, look, guys, we didn't play our normal defensive, we weren't as strong defensively as we normally are. We also didn't hit very many outside shots. I mean, Kennedy hits early 3. Zuri hits that one at the end of the horn. That was it from long range. You're only down by 6. We're fine, right?
Warner had 1 outside too.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah,
Warner
yeah.
did. But it's like, let's get back to what we do, right? And I'm curious if you'll see some of the contributions of a Pope, right? A Harness, maybe take more presence here. She had a couple plays in that first half, but see if they get some of that bench and support going. They're not in a bad position at all in this ball game.
Well, it's interesting. Go ahead, Coach.
I was just say that's what you kind of mentioned as far as a state championship game. You want your contributors. And that's what Lone Peak had going for them this last part of the season, is they were playing such good team basketball.
I mean, no offense, right? But their leading scorer at the half is Charlie Warner. She's got 7. She averages 5 a game. So again, like, this Copper Hills D has done a great job of making the Woolstons and the Nordstroms uncomfortable.
Yeah.
You saw the steal there. Going to pass it over. And
Raspberry.
Jump ball.
But good defensive possession out of Lone Peak. Again, that's momentum too.
Someone have a broom.
You know what? Can I say right where
Yeah,
we
go
have
ahead.
just a break? I love this atmosphere. Like just like the student section, the bands here, the cheerleaders, like so many fans. It's just so exciting,
Coach,
you know?
why don't we have more bands? They come out for the state championship week. Awesome. They need to be in gyms.
All the time. I wish it so much. I love when the band is
It
there.
makes such a
Literally
difference.
love it.
It really does.
Our band director, Darren Graber, I tell him that all the time. Like, please just come to every game because I love it. I love when the band is
It's
there.
the best. There's nothing like a band in a high school gym.
It just makes such a difference.
Sends it out along 3 and got it. How about the response there from Tatiana Harness?
Talk about it. The role players for Copper Hills have stepped up. Lone Peak role players got to do the same. The Harness, the Pope, etc. Warner has, but where's the rest of that? You're going to come from here in this second half. One possession game.
It's a 3-point game. Oh, nice pass inside.
Very nice pass.
What do you think of that one, Coach?
That was, again, that beautiful play of finding that cutter right there and then being able to finish. And you know Barker's going to finish right there.
Pope misses and is tracked down by Holcraft. She's going to go
Nice
baseline.
read.
Nice read, and she gets the layup. 30-27.
No one in the paint there. Everyone outside. If she can win that baseline, beautiful move.
That was a beautiful move. Good read on her part.
Yep.
So Barker goes over to Marston. Now on the drive. Yeah, didn't get the call. As the rebound taken by Holcraft. Oh, nice read. Now the drive. And then the foul going to be called on Frazier. Going to be a 2-shot foul with 6:20 left.
But you love that hesitation at the top of the lane because it just makes that defense stutter. And now, boom, I'm by. Help inside. Kennedy gets to the rim. It's a great move. It all starts 15 feet away.
Mm-hmm.
As she knocks down the first.
And for the Knights, number 1, Charlie Warner.
As Charlie Warner comes back in the game.
Remember, this was like an 11-point game.
And they had it. And that was the other part. Like, they had their foot on their throat.
Mm-hmm. But Lone Peak, Lone Peak, you know, you can never take a break with Lone Peak because they will just keep coming at you no matter what the score is. That's the mark of a Nancy Warner team.
That is a great saying, Coach, because they don't, man. They just keep coming.
They do.
Up top of Barker. She goes inside to Frazier. Frazier makes a move. Can't get that one to go. Rebound to Holcraft, now on the run. I really thought she was going to take that.
Yeah. Had it right there.
So Harness drops that one inside. Powers her way in. Can't get that one to go. And now on the run. And Barker tried to make a move. It's loose. Here comes Woolston. Got to make a stop, and it's an easy 31-30 lead.
Boy, that is a fantastic job by Harness. Not a lot of people can slow down Skylee Barker, but Harness right at the top of the lane. Coach just says, no.
Not going to happen. Not today.
5:20 left in the third quarter. And here's a look at Woolston putting Lone Peak on top.
Capture card.
Oh, my card's right here.
That's a big card.
You should see how much it's earned me. Sorry, Grandma. Tab Spend isn't just another checking account. It's packed with benefits.
How do I get one?
Just scan this QR code or go to tabbank.com. It's all online and super easy to get started.
Welcome back in. 5:20 left in the third quarter. Coach, momentum is a big deal.
Right, and that's kind of what we were talking about at the beginning of the third quarter. Like, whichever team is going to come out with that momentum, it's going to make such a difference. And I feel like Lone Peak has just done that. I mean, even from how they walked or came out after halftime, you could just feel it. They just had that momentum with them.
So how do you get it back here if you're Copper Hills?
Do what you did in the first half, right? Like, figure out your offense as far as finding those open players. And not speeding yourself up for a turnover, right? And finding those things that help you to be confident. I think they've just got to play together and find their groove.
I feel like right now Lone Peak is more physical defensively too. You're seeing battles. They're not letting them establish themselves in the block, right? The lane is clogged up.
Yep, they're keeping that pressure on the outside. Exactly.
And they've actually really done a great job. When you think of both the whole crafts and everything else, that shot will not go there for Wilson. Now on the run, Marston sends the ball in the corner. They'll leave it on the baseline, and that is just a little too long, and the basketball will go back to Lone Peak.
Skyly Barker sitting with 6 points. Marston just has 3. Frazier has 9. That trio combining right now for only 18 midway through the third. I think if you're Nancy Warner, take it, right?
100%. I mean, that's a great showing from those players. Again, kind of adding to the whole team atmosphere, right? You don't necessarily need to be the leading scorer.
But I think the big thing is they haven't let any of them go off, right? Like Barker's well below her average right now.
True.
Miss Warner can't get the 3 to go. Now on the run with Barker. Goes around. Oh, man, what a shot. And it's 32-31 in favor of Copper Hills.
Skyly does have that kind of nope, right? Which is like, all right, here we go.
Yeah, get on my back. We're good. And that's a tough one there for Warner. She's slow to get up.
Say it looked like she hit her chin when she went down.
Yeah, you're right.
Number 2, Abby Bush. And 24, Ella Prater.
I was curious to see if Warner was going to pull her out. Doesn't seem like it. So bringing the ball up the floor. Oh, nice hands there by Nordstrom. Outside with Barker. Skyly going to work. Gets inside. That shot will not go, and the rebound to Pope. So on the drive, put it up, and it's a foul call. Going to be a 2-shot foul here to Maddie Pope.
Yeah, have another look at this. I love Pope going right at Barker. Right, Barker stopped on the other end on the previous possession, and that was Harness. My apologies.
And then taking it to her right here on this end,
I think Harness has done a really nice job today on both ends. Really had a 3.
So Harness knocks down the first. Holdcraft and Wilson come back on. So tied up at 32. And the second good, and Lone Peak reclaims the lead. So, what, 4th lead change we've had today?
Yeah, I think you're right.
That's quick work out of my brain. There's a steal. Leaves that one. Boy. It's Falau right to the rim. Left it short. Oh, my goodness.
Fortunate. That was wide open.
Right at the rim.
Yeah.
And there's a steal.
Lost her balance a little there, dang it. Maybe it was that Lone Peak defense, though. They're bringing out that pressure.
Right, just gets their feet moving. And coach says, I'll take the timeout. 2:37 left in the third. We'll be right back into the Huntsman Center. Dusty Litzer, Dane Stewart. Interesting conversation we had during the break, Dane, and talking about confidence and anything else.
Well, Coach, I want to ask you this. I mean, this was the state championship game last year. Lone Peak won that, I think, by 18.
Okay.
If you're Coach Timpson, are you playing revenge in this one? Like, is that part of your message?
You know, that's such a hard question, only because I feel like you've got to do whatever is going to motivate the girls. So if the girls are motivated by this, revenge, then you let that happen. I know one of my teams, it was in 2019. That's what they called it, the revenge tour. Our state championship was the revenge tour. We heard that when
we were down on the floor after the game.
Yeah, and so, I wasn't pushing that or, coaching
come on,
that.
Coach.
But
yes, you were.
No, I really wasn't. But my girls were motivated by that, So I feel like whatever Timpson's got to do to find that motivation for the girls, then that's what they need, Whatever it's going to build their confidence.
Yeah.
That's what you got to go to, right?
And if that gets some fire for you, then yeah, utilize that.
Send out and then goes right back in. And that ball was saved him, but not quite.
It's almost like there's just a little hitch, a little stall on that cut, and ended up costing him. Could have had 2 at the rim.
So 33-32, Lone Peak with the lead. As we always talk about, love having Austin Bigelow on the camera. You got Vince Francis running everything that you see. As the 3 is blocked there by Nordstrom.
How about that close? Hard to block her threes, too, because the arch.
Like 100%. Come right in is Barker and not going to get the foul call. Coach Barker absolutely incensed. Bring it back on the other end, blocked away, and then we'll have a foul call.
Yeah, Barker didn't like either one of those calls.
Yeah, Grizzly fans not too happy with this one.
I didn't see it, though. Did you see it?
Hard to tell.
Yeah.
Hard to tell.
As the free throw is missed.
Grizzly saying ball don't lie.
Absolutely.
Little they know basketball can't talk.
Yeah, can't talk.
So
he doesn't have any verbiage. I mean, it just makes up.
Mine are more like a thud, clunk, clang, you know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
100%.
You've seen me shoot.
So the free throw is good.
We talked about support. How about Harness? She's up to 8.
That's unreal, right?
Great. Great for her. I mean, it was 25-16 at one point.
I mean, it was a completely
There you
dressing,
go.
and that was a nice drive and bucket there for Abby Bush.
That's a great take. One of the few times that lane was open, and Abby took advantage of it.
I like the patience that Copper Hill showed on that last one. Instead of letting the Lone Peak defense speed them up, they just found the right shot.
The Warner sends up top to Falau. She brings it to Tatiana. And she gets it back to Charlie Warner. Charlie gonna drive. Left hand, no. And the rebound pulled down by Barker.
You hold for last shot here, Coach?
Yes. I mean, that's what you want, right? Momentum going into the fourth quarter.
Game clock down to 10. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Did not even get a shot off. She did get it off.
If you call that a shot.
Oh, man, we head to the fourth quarter. It's going to be a good one. Tied up at 34 in the 6A state championship. Dusty Lister, Dane Stewart, and Coach Sharon Mason with you. But go ahead, Dane.
Coach, I'm curious, state championship game, how did you approach these games? Some of your timeouts, did you approach it differently? Like, or did you feel you had to approach it any differently, given its last game?
Yeah,
all the magnitude of it?
Honestly, I tried not to. I mean, everybody feels it. Everybody knows it, right? But no matter what, I tried so hard not to let us focus on the results, because the result will take care of itself, right? We just got to take it one possession at a time and just do what we can in that moment. So that's how I tried to kind of coach at timeouts and coach the girls as well, because you can't worry about that. Otherwise, you drive yourself crazy.
So now Barker up top. She goes right to work. Did not get the foul call. And it is taken by Woolston. She gets it up to Holdcraft. She goes around, and that ball is knocked out of bounds.
It's Harness again on the defense of Barker. And I mean, tell you what, Tatiana's a junior. She's done maybe one of the best defensive jobs I've seen this year on Skylar Barker.
I would agree with that. Yeah. As many times as I've seen Copper Hills doing these games, like I think that's the best defender I've seen on her.
I mean, I think Gransfield did a really good job, but Oh, great. Now we got trouble. I thought that was a football-only pass, but apparently it works for everything. Hey, Mr. Hansen showed up. Look at that.
Look at Jeff Hansen. So here goes inside to number 10, Tatiana Harness. There's Harness still holding. And now gives that one up to Holdcraft. We got the ball now to Woolston. She sends that one out. 3 on the way. Not going to go. Rebound to Nordstrom. She saved it back in. And now the jump ball. Man. Going to keep the ball in this end of the floor.
I didn't see. Was Timpson calling for a timeout?
Well, I couldn't tell if he was calling for a timeout or if he maybe wanted to call as the Grizzly went to the floor there.
Yeah.
Lone Peak wanted the travel. It was kind of an awkward play. I think officials happy to just call the dual possession and kind of reset here.
So just trying to make this one easy. Got it in. Could not get that one to go. Holdcraft's 0, if I remember. No, she's a 3. My bad. Hit the 3 in the first half. Got the drive. Now out to the corner. 3 on the way and rattles it in. 37-34.
Fusi Ledger with a huge shot.
Again, an inside-out shot, much higher percentage, and she nailed it.
She had a big-time 3 in that Gransfield game to help bring Copper Hills back, but you have a look here. Harness, boy, I just love how she's approached the game today.
Yeah, it's an aggressive move.
Yeah.
Oh, tough inbound there to Holdcraft. And now the giveaway. Yeah, they're going to have a foul on.
I think inadvertent whistle. Inadvertent whistle.
I think Nancy thinks
she thought there was a call earlier on a foul.
Yeah. Oh, is that what she thought?
Well, that's what I'm guessing.
Yeah. Look, I'm trying to
because
read her
there's
body
pressure
language.
on that far line, and yeah.
We got that ball on the outside there to Marston. Up top to Barker. So up top now to Fusi Ledger. There's Marston along the baseline. Could not get it. How about that one? That was a complete takedown.
Yeah.
Drop it inside. That's Pope, and she doesn't get it to go, and then knocks it out of bounds.
Okay, so here's the message. We got a little more latitude here going on.
That's what I was just going to say on both ends there.
Yes. And look, you could have called a foul on both ends. They didn't. But now as a player, you got to respond. That doesn't mean you have to go and be super overly physical, right? But you now have to be able to play through some contact for the remainder of this one.
Yep. Got to adjust to those officials.
Yes.
37-34 in favor of Copper Hills. So welcome back in. 37-34. Dusty Litster, Dane Stewart, and Coach Sharon Mason. But Sharon, a 3-point lead for the Grizzlies late in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, and with 5 minutes left, it comes all down to this. This 5 minutes. This is what you've been practicing and playing your whole season for.
So interesting day for the Copper Hills Grizzlies as they send that ball out to Marston. She sends it back to Barker on the angle. 3 on the way. Cannot get it.
But a good, decent shot, and it was a work through on their offense.
Here comes Nordstrom. Sends it back out. 3 will not go. And the rebound is
have numbers
to Barker, and she's got 3 on 2. Dribbles it and then gets the foul call.
Talk about Lone Peak and the rich tradition, especially as of late. 3-time defending state champions looking for 4. Copper Hills looking for their first ever. And you think about all the good teams and players that have come through Copper Hills. Whistler?
Yeah,
Shaylin
Whistler, yep.
Whistler. I mean, there's been a
Whistler, yeah.
ton.
And how many times have they been in the state championship? At least 3 that I know
don't know.
of.
I know there have been a couple. I don't know that.
Well, 2019 for sure, because we beat them. Bingham beat them.
How dare you?
And then
How dare
I
you
know.
do that?
But then last year, in the state tournament, and then not only that, but in the last few years, they have been to the semis. I don't know how many years.
And I can't remember if that Layton game was a semi or a championship. That was at Slick, like probably 14 or 15 years a while ago.
Remember, yeah. I mean, so many good teams over the years.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
And now a 5-point, 39-34 lead here on Lone Peak. People did not think Lone Peak would be here this year. Nice drop and going to hit the wood.
I mean,
and a 30-second timeout to Lone Peak.
Just for context to that, they were a 7 seed in an 18-team tournament.
And a young 7 seed, because they have so many freshmen, sophomores on their roster. Yeah, I agree that nobody expected that they would be here, and they have really improved the last, I'd say, 4 weeks.
I mean, co-region champs in Region 3, but 19-7 on the year, 8-2 in region. I mean, for most programs, that's a really good year.
That is, yeah.
For the last 3 years of Lone Peak is like, oh yeah, well, we went 19-7, you know. But they're right back here. Just incredible.
And it's what amazes you about Nancy Warner and everything she's done.
Yeah.
I think that's where, like, Nancy is a good coach, but she really shines when it comes to the end of the year. Like, I just think she always has her teams the most prepared possible. Just whatever talent level they have, she has them the most prepared for the state tournament.
When you think about Lone Peak, I mean, this has been one of the things, if you are wanting to hedge your bet on Coach Jake Timpson, head coach at Copper Hills, I mean, the guy got his kids here.
For sure, 2 years in a row.
Yep.
And he is such a good guy. Such a good guy.
Got that ball in, and then it is up and in. Nicely done there by Tatiana Harness.
She's the leading scorer now for Lone Peak with 10.
Unreal.
Great game for her. And the defense has been there for her all game, too. She's played extremely well on both ends of the floor.
And that ball slapped and then taken away. Here comes Woolston. She's got a couple numbers, but she gives that one up to Nordstrom for 3.
Remember, Zuri missed a couple threes early. She had 2 quick fouls, and she got a talk on the bench, and it was for that play right there. Stay with us. Stay in it. Stay locked in, and she hits a big 3 to tie it up.
Big 3.
And it's going to be a 3-2 zone as they drive at Warner. Barker sends it out to Marston. And Abby Bush leaves that one back there for Parker.
Shot clock going down.
3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second. Does get it off. And that did not hit the rim. No. That's going to be a shot clock violation. Good call there by the Ken Faber, just to make sure that all comes back. Because that was one of those things that she got that off, and you saw the heads turn.
Is that the first 3 that Marston has shot today? No, she hit a 3 back in the first. But she has not shot a lot of threes.
She hasn't the ball in her hands.
No, she really hasn't.
That first quarter was in her hands like the whole game. And that one off. 3 on the way, does not go, and the rebound taken by number 2, Abby Bush. So here's Marston. She hands that one off to Ledger. Send that one over to the angle. Now she comes across to Bush. 10 seconds.
Winding down again.
4 seconds. She's going to put it up. And it will not go as that one over the backboard.
Nothing working inside. Nothing even to the corner. Everything kind of in that angle, top side. Very difficult defense here for Copper Hills to break in this fourth quarter.
An absolutely crazy game. 2:31 left in the fourth quarter. Tied up at 39.
With a Tab Spend checking account, you earn big rewards. It's hard to not make a scene.
Cash or card?
Oh, my card's right here.
That's a big card.
You should see how much it's earned me. Sorry, Grandma. Tab Spend isn't just another checking account. It's packed with benefits.
How do I get one?
Just scan this QR code or go to tabbank.com. It's all online and super easy to get started.
Welcome back into the Huntsman Center. Coach, been very interesting to listen and kind of go through what you've been able to see.
Yeah, so just we just talked about the last 2 possessions down here on the Copper Hills end. The Lone Peak defense has just stifled what they're doing, and they're just playing. Lone Peak is just playing such tough defense, and it's making it really hard for Copper Hills. I mean, everybody always says that championships come down to defense, and I mean that's really what we're seeing right here.
So on the drive is Harness. She gets a shot off, cannot get it to go, and the rebound taken by Ledger.
And Lone Peak really hasn't been able to take advantage of it very much.
No, and like you said earlier, Dane, the officials are letting them play a little here.
Which I like, personally.
I do. Me too.
Lone Peak switching up. They were in a 3-2 earlier. It's more kind of what, like a matchup zone here, Coach?
That's what it looks like, yeah.
No, it's man.
Is it still their man?
3 on the way, and got it.
Is that Marston?
It is. Marston
Oh, there
for
we
3.
Mentioned she hasn't had many looks. Just you said hadn't touched it much. Had the tough one as that shot clock was tricking down, but that one set up well and drills it.
And that was set up cleanly. It was Wilson going to hand back to Warner. She sends out to Harkness. And she's going to drive on Ledger and gets it to go. Nicely done there from Harkness.
Her big game continues in this
Yeah,
state
she is
championship.
doing so well.
I mean, unreal that she's the leading scorer in the ball game. And then a timeout going to be granted to Copper Hills.
Interesting timeout.
1:15 left. They have 2. Not a fan of that, Coach?
Well, my coaching staff always was teasing me that I am a timeout hoarder. And so I probably would have, I would want to score there and then call a timeout. But, I mean, you have to kind of guarantee the score. And so if that's what they're doing to set up a play so that they can guarantee the score, then I can get on board with that.
So let's talk about this a little bit because we were talking about that Lone Peak defense. And for a couple of possessions for Copper Hills, they were in kind of a 3-2 zone.
Mm-hmm.
And so we talked about kind of that, as we were at break, we talked about that corner would be open. They really haven't been able to get there. You said a lot was kind of the inside out.
Right, because they have to get it to the middle to get out there.
How do you break down that 3-2? Because a lot of times against 2-3s, you kind of go top of the key, right?
Sure,
well, 3-2, that's not there. How do you, what's the acceptable way to attack 3-2 for you?
Yeah, for me, I would try to get cutters from the backside, from the corners, going in through the middle. So it has to make that zone kind of shift. Then hopefully they can get to the middle and either find lanes or kick back out to that 3.
And I like the Copper Hills switch it up with a man, or the Lone Peak switch up with a man that last time, because now it's kind of like, all right, if they do this, you come here.
Right.
It's not as simple, right?
No, it throws you. Like every single time on defense, or when you come down on offense, it throws you when there's a new defense.
If you're Copper Hills here, do you like getting back to that drive and penetration?
I like the drive and penetration or the cutters, like where they were having the cutters go down the middle or come from the baseline side. Okay. I mean, the biggest thing is they can't pass around the top, right? They have to get the defense to shift.
Both teams with plenty of fouls to give here.
Plenty of fouls. I mean, Copper Hills has got 1. Lone Peak has 1. Copper Hills has 2 team fouls. So up top with Barker. This goes back up to Barker. 6 seconds, 5 seconds. Try to fill that in. The Ledger going to stay here. 3.3 seconds.
Yeah.
It's very much like a roaming defense right now for Lone Peak.
Got to get it in and does. 2 seconds, 1 second. Does not get it to go, and it is Lone Peak basketball. And I don't know if you have to do a 2-for-1 here, Coach, but I mean, it's got to feel a little different, right?
Mm-hmm. I mean, for me, I would try to guarantee the score, and especially the way that Lone Peak is playing such great defense. I mean, I would bank on that. I would get a score and
That's me too, especially because Copper Hills really isn't driving. So, like, their shots are a lot of threes right now. So you go 2 for 1, they come down, they hit a 3. It's ball game, right?
It is.
So Nancy Warner call the timeout. We'll take it with him. 45.9 left in the fourth quarter. You're watching and listening to 46 seconds left in this one. The coach, Sharon, I mean, this is what you want, or Sharon, this is what you want, right?
Oh, absolutely. That's why, I mean, you cannot ask for a better state championship game. For the score to be what it is, 45 seconds left. I mean, it's just so exciting. It's so exciting for all the girls. It's exciting for the fans. It just is such a what you would want out of a state championship. So fun.
So Zuri, it's going to inbound it here. Oh my heavens. She got it in. Out top of Woolston. She gets it over to Zuri. Zuri's still looking, goes out to Harkness. Harkness on the drive, puts it up, no. Rebound, and now the foul on the putback. As this is, she's got to settle in and put down both free throws.
Love the penetration here by Harness. This has been her game in the fourth quarter. And how about the help on Holdcratch coming in for that offensive rebound?
This is what you dream about when you're that little girl practicing in your driveway. You dream for this moment.
Only one timeout each way.
Always good to remember. And does not get the second. Tied up at 42. The ball's loose. And now the foul call.
Wow. I mean, players got locked up going to the floor. It's not the first time we've seen that today. We said you've got to play through some stuff. And that loose ball, Woolston, I think it was, came over to grab it. Huge possession for Lone Peak.
And again, our officials in this one is Paige Isola, Lacey Andresen, and Ken Faber.
If you're Lone Peak, this is exactly what you want. You want the ball when you're tied with 20 seconds left. You don't have to worry about the shot clock here. If you take that last shot and win.
That's the 14th foul on Copper Hills.
So they're inbound into the backcourt. No shot clock left in this one. And there's the foul, and that is the 15th foul going to be charged to the Grizzlies. So, I mean, she gave it to her, right?
Yep.
Am I crazy in just saying, like, what the hell is that?
Well, I mean, foul her up top. And maybe she's thinking, hey, if we're playing a little physical, hand check, but I mean, that's a foul.
Yeah.
They totally gave it to her. So Harkness, 12 points on the game. She's got big free throws coming up here. And the first is good. So 43-42.
Coach, do you advance in timeout here if you're Copper Hills?
Sorry, you like push the ball?
Yeah, advance past half court and then call it?
Yeah, I probably would. I don't know if you saw this though, but Nancy's telling him to foul, I think. Like that's something I'm just wondering what she's.
Well,
because they only have one. Yeah, that's why.
And now they took it. Oh my goodness. Remember, the ball does not get advanced on the timeout.
Correct.
No, it does not.
Yeah, so they'll have to go length of the floor. And Coach, to your point, only one foul for Lone Peak. So you can foul every 3 seconds.
Exactly, all the way up the floor.
Yep.
That's exactly what
and it
do.
never advances.
Nope.
So you foul in the backcourt, they start in the backcourt.
And it's smart play.
So we look at this one, 44-42. Lone Peak in the lead in this one. The advancement is in favor of Copper Hills. You have everything's in favor of Copper Hills. The only thing that's not in favor of Copper Hills is the scoreboard with 44-42.
Where do you go here if you're Copper Hills?
Me personally, I'd probably go to Barker. and try to get Barker to do something, try to get a screen so that she can go the length of the floor. Again, that's going to be hard because Lone Peak is looking like they're going to try and foul. That's probably where I'd go. I mean, she's your leading scorer, right? It's probably your best percentage shot.
She's got 10. Marston has 6. Ledger and Frazier each with 9.
I mean, it's everybody, right? Well, they don't have everybody over there. What am I saying?
Yeah, Career has 6. Abby Bush has 2. That kind of rounds it out. But Lone Peak's done a great job on the three-headed monster today for Copper Hills. They really have.
Throw that ball in. Got taken away by Holtcraft, and she is fouled by Barker. Did not see that coming.
Miscommunication.
Yeah, something happened on that execution.
Well, they're running that little loop on the screen, right? And Lone Peak, I think they switch it. Not there. They think Barker's going to keep going. She kind of stops and comes back to the ball, and it's thrown into space.
And Holtcraft knocks down the first, 45-42. And the next one's a big one. And she got them all. 46-42 with 11 seconds left. And I'm just saying, like, leave them alone. Like, let them go.
Just let them shoot.
And there's a foul on the shot. Is she going to give her 2?
Well, I think this is going to be on the floor.
She's pummeled down.
Charlie Warner was very quick to be like, hey, that was before the shot. It was on the floor, right? The officials seem to agree.
They do get it in, going to put it up. Top of the backboard, and that will do it as Warner is fouled. But how about this one? Did not see this coming, especially when they were down.
I mean, usually they win state championships as a 1, maybe a 3 seed. They're going to do it as a 7
seed, yeah.
You feel bad for this Copper Hills group. I mean, so much experience. They were here last year. They fell short. And preseason number 1, it kind of felt like this was the year everything aligns. And going to come up just short.
Just short. And that feeling of just coming up short is one of the worst things. But, I mean, they've had a great season.
They had a great year.
And honestly, it doesn't come down to wins and losses, you know. And I think you have to remind yourself in this situation because it is heartbreaking.
Especially when you just don't get it done. And Warner misses them both. And there's the throwaway. And how about the Lone Peak Knights? 46-42. And just a crazy, crazy game, Coach.
I mean, like we said, coming in as the 7 seed, nobody saw this coming. And here they are as for the 4th year in a row as the state champions. I mean, congratulations to the Lone Peak Knights. Congratulations to Nancy Warner for getting her team here and getting them to play, I mean, the best basketball that they've played all season.
And it's been, sorry, go ahead.
Just to say that takes nothing away from Copper Hills and all that they have done and the season that they've had and the work that they've put in. I mean, to get here to the state championship game 2 years in a row, that's incredible. And congratulations to Jake Timpson as well, and for the coach that he is, the guy that he is, and the way that he's coached his team.
I mean, the guy is an absolute legend. You can see as he's shaking all their hands, especially as I always look for, hey, what is the respect you're going to give Nancy Warner? And, I mean, there's not a lot you can do other than they just want to give you congratulations. And then he's got to move on to his team. But
he does. And he's got to, I mean, of course, there's going to be tears. And you've got to do some consoling there because it is disappointing. I mean, to work your whole season for this. But, again, they've got to remember all the good things, you know, the good times that they've had together as a team and the good basketball that they've been able to play throughout the year.
I mean, just been absolutely unreal. And then the crazy thing is you're going to get honored a trophy you never wanted, which is a second place
Is
trophy.
a second place, yeah.
And when you're Lone Peak, this is what's insane. No one thought you were going to win a state championship.
No, nobody would have bet on this. Like you said, it was not on your bingo card, so nobody thought that this was what was going to be. But I mean, it's such a cool thing. And for a young team, it's a great accomplishment.
I mean, and be able to get it done, especially when no one expects it. I mean, it just adds to everything you're wanting to do.
It really does. And it's such a good feeling. Such a good feeling. I mean, you just see them look, all their smiles and it's so fun.
And there's the handing of the trophy to the Lone Peak Knights. And man, it's just been absolutely insane to just think of what they've been able to do and how they're going to actually just enjoy the excitement of this being the one thing that they get to have.
It's just so cool to see them and see Kennedy Wilson holding up the trophy there as the captain on the team, being able to lead her team into this. It just is, I envy that feeling. Honestly, I love it. I mean, I still hold on to it when I had it, it's incredible.
It is insane, right?
It is. It really is.
Because when you get it, it is such an unimaginable thing.
It really is.
That you got there. And then you get to hold it. I mean, that's what's kind of insane, right?
Yes, it's magical. Honestly, it's magical.
Well, and when you think about what these two programs are and what they've been and all that kind of stuff, just been absolutely insane to just think back on what you're able to accomplish, how you're able to accomplish it, and everything else that goes into that game.
Mm-hmm.
It just has to feel a little different.
Right. And I think for Lone Peak, it's probably, we talked a little revenge tour for Copper Hills, but I think it's a little bit revenge here for Lone Peak because they played earlier in the year in early January, and Copper Hills beat them handily, by 15 points. And so to see the progress that Lone Peak has had over the last 2 months, that's incredible. So, I mean, they've got to be feeling that they lost to the 1 seed before, and now here they, as the 7th seed, have beaten the 1 seed. That's got to be such a great feeling. And they get to go cut down the nets. Oh my gosh, so fun.
Well, they get to go cut down the nets, and you have your coach is going to go do it too. And I mean, just a crazy, crazy thing to just try to get this all together.
Yeah. And it's interesting. Dane talked about earlier some of these more role players, or maybe not your leading scorer, but like Harness, just had such a great game and really kind of led them. Maybe not in the same sense, but she just had such an incredible game and kept that momentum for the Knights, both offensively and defensively. It was able to score in some crucial moments, but did such a good job on Barker, who's the leading scorer for Copper Hills. She had a great game. Again, I think it was a good team effort by the Knights, but she really stood out to me, as Dane was pointing out earlier.
It's just been insane and just absolutely crazy. So when we were going through this one, it's been absolutely crazy. Sharon, your final thoughts of what we've seen here in the 6A state tournament?
Yeah, I'm so pleased with Lone Peak. I'm so proud of them to have the like we talked about, being the 7 seed and just to come as kind of the underdog into this. They've just got to be so proud of themselves. But again, so impressed with Copper Hills and the season that they've had. And this is exactly what kind of thing that we would want in a state championship game, for the score to essentially be, back and forth, and to have it just be so exciting in those last minutes of the game. Like I said, this is what you dream about. This is what you dream about when you're a little girl, and so just really proud of both teams, but congratulations to the Lone Peak Knights. They deserve it. And congratulations to Nancy Warner, one of the best coaches I've ever had the privilege of coaching against.
Well, and that's what I was going to go to. What is your thoughts on Nancy Warner?
Obviously her stats speak for themselves, but also one of my best friends is Kennedy Wilson's mom, okay. And she talks so highly of Nancy and how she runs her program and the things that she does to hold the girls to such a high standard. And you can see that in the teams that she's coached. They are so ready for the tournament. They play confidently. They play together. And that is exactly what you would want as a coach, So I'm hats off to her. I'm so impressed with how she coaches and how she runs her program.
Oh, absolutely unreal. Well, absolutely terrific 6A state tournament. Dane Stewart's had a lot of these games for you. He had the morning games and I did the afternoon. It was absolutely unreal.
Like,
to just
such a
get here.
privilege, right? It's so fun to be here. Yeah.
Just absolutely terrific. An absolute pleasure for us to be able to bring those to you, and just terrific to have you,
Yeah,
Coach. It's been-
thank you so much. I have loved this, and it's just, I mean, to watch good basketball and be a part of this, it's so amazing. So thank you.
Absolutely. Again, our final score, it is Lone Peak 46 and Copper Hills 42. Congratulations to the Lone Peak Knights. For Dane Stewart, for Coach Sharon Mason, I'm Dusty Lister. Thanks for joining us and for watching the 2025 6A State